Hi, morning everyone. Thank you so much, and thank you Emma for having me over here. It's a joy to come over. It's not an area I get enough to, and I'm going to tell you a little bit why I am here, and myth-bust slightly about the hospice and what it is for us to work with businesses and what it means for you to help and partner with us. So St Michael's Hospice, a little bit about who we are, just to put some context behind it. We're located in Basingstoke, near the hospital. We're completely independent from the hospital, just over the road. But we do cover the whole of North Hampshire, including all the North East Hampshire, Borden, Foremarks, Alton, all the way over here. So if, in catchment terms, if you ever needed hospice services, if your GP falls within our catchment, you would use St Michael's Hospice. And not a lot of people know that. So we have a 10-bed inpatient unit at the hospice. We're an adult-only hospice. But we have a hospice at home service as well. So people's preferences sometimes are to stay at home, receive our palliative care at home for as long as they possibly can. So we have nurses, we have a couple of EVs that go out and cover the area to provide that care in people's homes. We roughly support about over 500 patients a year, every year. That's fairly standard for our years now. One shocking factor, though, is that a third of our patients are now under 50. So one of the myths about hospices is that we're for old people, and that's not the case anymore. And quite a significant percentage of those are now under 30. So that means we're supporting a lot of young families. And we now have a children's conservatory where we have games, crafts, all sorts of activities, because now we have to be able to support the whole family. And that wasn't the case a number of years ago. That really has changed. It costs us 6.2 million every year to run the hospice, all our services, all our retail shops, all our nurses' care, everything we do. And of that, we get 16%, or just less than 16% from the government, probably less this year, if I'm honest, and we have to fundraise 5.8 million of that from a standing start every year. But I'm not here to talk to you about money. Some of the support in Alton, I just thought I'd put this into context for you. So last year, between April and August, so not even a whole year, this is the stats that I had available at the time, we supported 43 patients over in this area. And some of these, you can see some of the stats there where we're coming out. Some of the things we also offer that you may not know is we have complementary therapy sessions. So for patients and their relatives that are receiving care from the hospice, we help them with complementary therapy sessions over at the hospice as well. So there's quite a lot that we've been doing in this area, and that is every year that we do that, and it is growing. So how does working with us help you as a business? That's our donation centre in Basingstoke. So we have a huge warehouse that everybody's donations come into, and we sort, and we have lots of volunteers and things come in and help us. More and more now, both businesses and the world as a whole are promoting the notion that employers are not only responsible for creating jobs and profits, but should also be thinking about how their organisations affect society and the general public. You know, everybody is thinking that they're concentrating on doing what they should be doing, but actually also businesses and employees are expecting employers to be doing a bit more out in the community. So working with a well-regarded, I think we are, local charity could improve that social responsibility for yourselves and help you stand out from your competitors. It is quite well known that companies and organisations that do partner and work with charities have a lot more respect from their customers out in the community. Individuals who engage in volunteering, because we have lots of opportunities for people to come and volunteer with us, report lower levels of depression, greater life satisfaction, and a heightened sense of purpose. It does feel good when you're giving something back, it really does. I was corporate, and Dave was absolutely on it when he was saying that you're in that bubble of working for a corporate and then you leave, and then you find something that really makes a difference. And I cannot tell you how much more I enjoy doing this than I did in my corporate world. So your business out in the community, some of the things that we get up to. We run a variety of events which businesses can be involved with. We have sponsorship packages available, sometimes as little as £100. Aligning your business with a good cause, as I said earlier, grows your customer confidence in your brand and shows your community that you care. Companies get to feature in our marketing, our PR, our social media. We have a very good following in North Hampshire, and as I said, we're very well regarded, and businesses get to work alongside us. And there are also, I've put possible tax advantages because it depends on the business setup, of supporting charities with the amount of corporation tax and things that you may need to pay HMRC. So there are other benefits of partnering with a charity as well. A couple of business examples here. We have Bridges Estate Agents. You can't quite see all their logo. They sponsor our EV cars that our nurses use to go out into the community. They help us with a monthly donation that helps support running of the cars. We put their branding on the cars. Their logos appear in our shop windows, although we're just about to go for a brand refresh. Some of you may have noticed we've changed our brand. So that's one of the examples. And then another one that was readily available to show you is an IT company called Resource IT. They help pay for our tap to donate machines that we use out and in the community and at events and in the hospice when you're having a piece of our chef's lovely cake in the family lounge. We do lots of things that you can get involved with one way or another, or just personally, if you want to do something this year. I've got some events calendars. Actually, I will leave them with you guys, and if you could take one and put them up around your communities, I'd be really very grateful. Because there's a whole variety of stuff, and we do have a reindeer run in Alton, and what I would like to do is add a community event somewhere within this calendar later in the year to be doing a quiz night or a movie night over this side of town as well. So the reason for this is that we support this area, and actually the businesses that support us over here are very limiting. We haven't got the presence over this way that we should have, and it's something we absolutely need to work on and grow. So perhaps you can help me with connections, perhaps I can talk to you guys individually, have some one-to-ones, maybe there's something you can help the hospice with in a skill set or another way. Just some of the corporate businesses that support us that I've worked with over the last year. Some are large, some are small, and some just do one thing. Wilson's Electrical raised £3,500 from a Christmas raffle, but they're a lovely business and they really are supportive, and they would never take any recognition for what they do, but they support us every year. And it's just those little relationships that people have with us that mean an awful lot. So that is really what I wanted to say about the hospice, and only for the fact that if you'd like to talk to me more, I'm on LinkedIn. I do have some partner with us leaflets that I can leave for you to pick up and just read a little bit more about. But really, for me, it's about the connections over this way and what can I do for your business and how can I work with you. So thank you. Any questions? Oh. If you have questions,